Hello everyone! Welcome back to Rita's Treasures. My name is Maria and today I will be talking about 11 easy to obtain crystals for meditation. So when I came up with this list of 11 crystals, I kept in mind what I wanted to define as easy. So easy, in my opinion, is three things: whether the crystals are easy to find, whether they are affordable, and are they easy, how easy are they to be understood when in terms of being able to meditate with them. Store recommendations include my top choice, which is, it'll always be my top choice, and it is to visit your local gemstone store. That will always be my number one recommendation because I mean, you're gonna without a doubt be getting a gemstone, and the prices tend to be on the cheaper side going to an actual gemstone store versus going to maybe an arts and crafts store. And that was going to be my next little tidbit, is that you can go to an arts and crafts store to get these crystals as well. Arts and crafts store like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, other stores that carry crystals. I found that Five Below carries them. Home Goods as well will carry crystals. Now, Home Goods is a little bit different in that they mostly have geodes, but you do sometimes find like the random crystals in there as well. Like I got a really nice clear quartz from Home Goods. They're usually huge, so they're not really small handheld, but they do have crystals there as well. Now, my recommendation to you, if you are going to be looking at other stores besides an actual gemstone store to get your crystal, then I do recommend do not get anything besides a tumbled stone. Tumbled stone, you'll see it in the video. They're more so the irregular sheep gemstone that you can hold in your hand, pretty small. Although they're small, they get the work done. Gemstone size really doesn't matter. The energy is pretty constant too. Just throwing that out there. That I do recommend for those stores just to do tumbled. Even with the Michaels, I rarely recommend, do not buy their beads. Don't buy their little gemstone, quote unquote, gemstone pendants. Because the thing about Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, all of them, is that they don't tell you when they're in imitations. So you'll go out and you'll buy those pendants or you'll buy those beads and think that you're getting the real thing, but you're not. Sometimes you're not. I'm not going to say all the time, but sometimes you're not. And honestly, that sometimes is a complete turnoff, especially for someone like me where I work with gemstones. I make jewelry with them. I meditate with them. I want to make sure that I'm not wasting my time and you're not wasting your time picking up something that's synthetic. So I do not recommend any type of beads or pendants to get them from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Joann's. Really, this kind of also is a video on a like beginner friendly guide to crystals for meditation as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the video. So the first of the 11 crystals that I would like to go over and talk about is amethyst. This is a really popular one. Everyone should know what amethyst looks like. Probably already knew before I even said it was amethyst what it was. And if you don't know, it's a purple, a deep purple. It comes in any shade of purple actually. You have deep, you have your lighter color purples, but it's a purple crystal. So amethyst is really a great stone for meditating as it is extremely powerful, and it creates a high spiritual vibration. So it increases like your spiritual awareness by promoting a higher sense or higher state of consciousness. It also improves your motivation and enhances your memory. So this can also make it more likely to achieve your intention, because it'll help to motivate you. And if you are a type of person that likes to meditate, to figure out, maybe you're trying to figure out why you act a certain way or have certain reactions and whatnot, this crystal will be really good to meditate with, because it'll help you to unlock the memories to figure out why you are the way you are, why you have certain reactions to certain stimuli. Another fun fact about this stone, and its protective capabilities, is that this stone is really, really excellent in protecting and neutralizing geopathic stress, like things that cause any type of stress geopathically. So what does that mean? So geopathic stress is basically when there are energy disturbances that are caused by tunnels, sewer pipes, mineral deposits, utility lines, underground water, you name it. It's usually man-made in nature, things that are in the environment that can impact the energies around you. It can sometimes distort the energy, making it low or high, or it can even give off negative energies, which it also protects against. So the significance of being protected against geopathic stress is that this stress has actually been proven to link between physical and psychological issues that develop in areas. So if you've ever wondered why, like, there are some cities, states, areas where some issues, psychological or physical, are more prominent in those areas versus other areas, well, usually it is a product of a type of geopathic stressor that's in that area that's causing that disruption of energy that is affecting the people and causing them to develop these issues. For instance, my hometown where I grew up, there a lot of kids were being born with psychological deficiencies in the area, and that can be attributed to a geopathic stressor being in that area that is disrupting the energy flow and is negatively impacting us humans and probably animals too in that area. So this stone is very, very, very great for being protective of you and your space. That in mind with this one. So we're moving on to the next stone. All right, next stone, clear quartz. Clear quartz is another one where you've seen it everywhere. You should know what it is without even being told. But here it is, clear quartz. Clear quartz is another phenomenal stone for meditating. In that this stone is a really powerful healer. So it heals anything standing from energy to emotional healing. Energy and emotional healing that'll impact other areas of your life as well. But it also amplifies energy. So it'll help give you energy, and energy around you will be a lot more abundant. So that makes it excellent for like meditating, because it absorbs, stores, releases, regulates energy. Anything with energy related, you're gonna want this baby while you're meditating. It also assists with unlocking memories, and it'll aid in your concentration level and filtering out distractions, which is really important, especially if you're a beginner with meditating. You're going to need all the help you can get when it comes to your concentration and keeping you from being distracted. So I recommend this for a lot of people that are new to meditating. One other thing I do want to go over is that clear quartz, while this is a pretty prominent stone being out there, it's everywhere, and it's pretty affordable. There are some fakes on the market. So something I want to point out to be mindful when you're buying your clear quartz, whether it's a raw one, tumbled, a palm stone, or like I have I have clear quartz here also that I use. These I use these as boating balls, and I use them for my meditation, whether it's movement or sound. I have some other articles. If you're new to meditation, you're interested, I can link down below different types of meditation and meditation tools. I have crystals in there. Go through and talk about it, but I also have boating balls too. And anyways, crystals, clear quartz. You see these, this has a lot of crackles, a lot of little fissures in it. This is normal. In fact, you want this, especially for like something like this size. You want these imperfections. I find them beautiful. You can see it kind of creates that like little rainbow look. Like, look at that. But you want that. That is natural. You want that in your clear quartz. You should be alarmed if you're getting a larger piece of clear quartz, even a clear quartz this size, and it's completely clear. It's probably a piece of glass. Or if you look closely, you'll probably see like bubbles, and that also shows it's a piece of glass. You want these imperfections. You want these little crack, like fissure-like looks in your clear quartz. That's how you know it's real. All right, next stone is the black obsidian. This is another one that is a powerful protective stone. This one is just powerful in general by protecting you against negative energies that are around you. So this is a great stone whether you want to meditate with it or you can wear it. It manifests spiritual energies, and it also helps to promote self-control. Again, self-control is really good for meditation and the purpose of keeping you focused and your mind away from distractions. So it's pretty good with that. One of the main key points I would like to point out with meditating with black obsidian and what makes it so great is that it's a really, really powerful tool with gathering your scattered energy, scattered emotions. So it likes to gather it together and promote you to have a healthy emotional release. And a lot of times it happens during meditation. And so if you're the type of person that tends to hold on to your emotions and you tend to shove it off in the background, just put it all behind you, shove it off, and try not to dwell in it or acknowledge your emotions or that energy, this is a really great stone for you because it helps you while you're doing the activity of trying to release it. It helps you to gather it all together so that it can be released in a healthy manner. If you're not later on exploding or having some other manifestation because you're holding on to the scattered energy, you weren't able to let it all go and little remnants of it staying around. So this is really good for tending to those that tend to harbor their emotions and let it build. Next one in the list I want to go over is Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is another one that's pretty popular. You see it everywhere. And probably never thought about how powerful the stone can be. So this stone has high vibrational energy. And the energy primarily comes from the earth and the sun. So it balances your energies as well. It's protective against ill wishes and curses. So in a sense, in the same wavelength, people tend to associate this with good fortune and luck, and that's because it blocks, those negative energies and curses from you. So the stone is also really good when it comes to meditation and therapy, because it helps you to release any type of fear and anxiety that you might be feeling. So it'll help aid you in achieving like harmony and balance of yourself and your emotions. So this is a really great stone for meditation as well, and therapy. I definitely do recommend this stone for people that are going through therapy as well. It's a really beneficial stone to have. Is Citrine. Now Citrine is a little bit higher end in price when it comes to gemstones. There's a lot of fakes on the market. So With citrine, don't try buying something that's like really, really cheap. Just look around, look at the market, and purchase that way. Because this is another one, just like with clear quartz, there's a lot of fakes on the market. And what they'll do is they'll make it out of glass. And so you want the same thing I said with the clear quartz. You kind of want the crackle like look. I know this is a more so like a rough piece. So let me get another one to kind of show. So like this one's smooth, it's tumbled. And when you look inside, you can see the crackle like looks in the inside. You definitely want that for your citrine. That shows it's real. If you don't have it and it's super pure smooth and nothing, no imperfection, unless you're dealing with a piece of jewelry from a reputed jeweler, then yeah, you definitely want these little crackle looks. And citrine color can vary. You can have the deep yellow like color like I have, or they have like the lighter yellow color. That's all about preference. What you're really looking for is the crackle look. But anyways, so citrine is really great for meditating because it's a powerful cleanser. So it helps to cleanse you of your emotions, cleanse your thoughts. But it also is perfect for energy. It helps to regenerate and give you energy. You know, kind of think of it as citrine's yellow, like the color sun, the color of energy in general. So just keep in mind that this is really great for energy. And on the same wavelength, when you're having something that's giving you a lot more energy, you can associate with having more energy as attracting abundance, prosperity, and success because you're having energy to be able to go out and do these things. So this stone is really great. It's great for balancing your emotions also and promoting an inner calm. So that is citrine for you. Next stone that we will be going over is one of my favorites, and that is Moonstone. Moonstone is a gorgeous stone, in my opinion, and it's really powerful. But you see it has like a little rainbow color effect. Some moonstone has it, some doesn't. You have moonstone that is pure white. You have a cream color moonstone, doesn't really have the flashes. And then you have moonstone that is multicolor, like this one, where it's white and black. And the black is just tourmaline. Tourmaline is an incredibly protective stone. It protects and wards against negative energies. I didn't really include it on my 11 easiest to obtain crystals list for meditation. However, if you have a moonstone that has tourmaline in it, I just think it's an added bonus. They work really great together. The synergy is amazing. But anyways, Moonstone promotes intuition and empathy, and it helps to balance you. It creates emotional stability. So this is really, really great stone whether you are meditating or you are going through therapy. Because you can kind of want those things. You want to be emotionally stable, and you want to, if you're trying to enhance your intuition and your empathy, this is a really great stone to meditate with because it does just that. It helps to enhance your intuition. It also improves your emotional intelligence, and it can help you cultivate your psychic abilities, especially if you're trying to cultivate like the clairs senses. The clair senses, there's quite a few out there, but just to go over a couple, you might have heard of clairvoyance, being able to see things. But there's also clairaudience, which is being able to hear things such as whispers or ringing of the ears, understanding what that is. Clairsentience, you have claircognizance. I know there's more out there. I'm not going to go in depth with what they mean, but this stone, Moonstone, is really great for tapping into those type of psychic abilities and emotional intelligence. If you are interested in learning more about it, I would say just Google clair senses, and clair is CLAIR, and you should have plenty of articles that come up about it. So that one's that. And the next stone I'll be talking about is Labradorite. Labradorite is another one of my favorites. It's actually in the same family as Moonstone as well. So this one is a highly protective mystical stone. And just like with Moonstone, it helps to raise your consciousness. It helps to bring you on a whole nother level spiritually. It deflects negative energies. And it's great for those that are trying to meditate, seeking, strength or perseverance. It's really great for those that are going through change. So that's why I put it on the list for being great for meditation, is that especially if you're a beginner doing meditation, you're going through a change. And Labradorite is really great for trying to push you in the right direction and persevere with going through that change. But what's also amazing about this stone is that it promotes insight. And insight is one of the properties of mindfulness. So for those that might not know what insight means on that front, is that it's your ability to take a look at things, yourself, your environment, your belief system, your values. It's being able to look at them and question them and to seek answers to those questions. So this is really great because it enhances your introspection and your contemplation for gathering insight. It allows you to see, in a sense, it allows you to see the real intention behind your thoughts and actions and connects you to your deeper self or deeper meaning. It's really great. This stone is really great for meditating. I use this stone. I even wear this stone because of how protective it is as well. But I use it as, I'll show you actually because I have it right here. So I have it as a necklace. This is my personal necklace. I do have some on my website, Rita's Treasures, that I have for sale. And I love this necklace. Look how pretty that is. I have another one that I have a couple that do blue flashes, and then I have one that has green. But this is my own personal one. I actually broke it, and I had to glue it back together before I made the necklace because I was being silly. But yeah, I wear it. I wear it daily as a protective stone and raising my consciousness and connection to the universal energies. It's really great for that. I love wearing it. It gives me like a whole nother meaning of peace. But for meditation, I use it just like the clear quartz. I use it as floating balls as well. And I like to have them with me when I meditate. Now these don't have the flashes like the other one. Now, not every Labradorite flashes. This one's a pretty plain one. But it doesn't mean that it's not as powerful. Because it's still Labradorite. It'll still do what it needs to do. But yeah, I do meditate with Labradorite. It is one of my favorites. I will wear it. I meditate. Anyways, next stone we will be looking at is a popular one. And that is rose quartz. Rose quartz is also known as the love stone, right? I mean, I feel like that's like the main thing it's known for, is being a love stone, promoting love. But that's not the only thing it does. So one of the ways that I guess it can help promote love and the feelings of love is that it helps to restore harmony and trust in relationships. It's naturally a very calming stone as well. So it's like if you and your significant other are having like a little lover spat, it's really nice to have a rose quartz nearby to help you out with calming you, facilitating your emotions. But it's also really good with meditating in that front too, because it's so calming. It helps to drive away any type of negative energies, and it just helps to center you, helps to calm you down. But not only does it help to calm you down, but it also helps you to release those unhealthy emotions that you might be harboring, or that is a product of whatever situation. It helps you to release those emotions, and it helps you to release heartache. And it's a really big, it is a really big facilitator for change. It helps you to accept change. It helps make change a lot easier, which is really nice. And the cool thing about rose quartz too is that you don't have to wear rose quartz for it to work to your benefit. You can simply like put this underneath your bed and you'll still feel the effects of it. So rose quartz is cool because as long as you have it in your general vicinity, it works for you. Alright, the next stone I'll be talking about is Aquamarine. You might be confused looking at this because this is not as clear as some of the Aquamarine that you've seen. Generally with like jewelry, you'll see a different type of Aquamarine. All crystals, gemstones, all stones in general, they have some type of grading system. And the Aquamarine they tend to use for jewelry is a higher grade than what's here. Doesn't mean that it's not as effective. It's just man-made a grading scale for the looks and colors of Aquamarine. Honestly, I find this to be a little bit prettier. But anyways, I'm digressing. So Aquamarine is great for meditation because it's super calming. It helps to harmonize energies. It invokes having tolerance, creating tolerance. And just for a second, I would like to emphasize that tolerance is really important when you're going through all this, because if you don't have tolerance for yourself, you're not going to be successful with meditation. Because meditation it has a lot of meanings, it has a lot of things you can do, but one part of meditating is learning about yourself, and if you do not have tolerance for yourself, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So Aquamarine actually helps with facilitating and developing tolerance for yourself, being kind to yourself. And it also gives you like a support so you don't feel so overwhelmed. So this stone is really, really great for meditating. And it helps with like clearing away confusion, being able to observe your own perceptions. This is a really great stone. If you're looking at getting this, little fun fact, if you're looking at getting this stone as jewelry, this stone is best as a necklace. You want it as close to your throat as possible because this stone works really, really well with your throat chakra. Helps with communication and helps with promoting like self-expression. It's a really, really great stone. And it's gorgeous too. Alright, we're getting towards the end of this. So the next one I'll be talking about is Carnelian. So Carnelian is a high energy stone. This stone helps to give you energy. It helps to cleanse away negative energy. It's just an all-around great stone. And this stone is really, really great for people that are new to like doing mindfulness activities, because this stone, this energy helps to ground you to the present. And it's also great for meditation for that purpose of grounding you to the present. Keeping your mind here in the present moment versus being lost in your thoughts and distractions or memories. You know, this stone is really great for that. It also helps to, well, it kind of goes without saying, but I'll say it anyways. It helps to enhance your concentration, and it helps to curb any type of mental lethargy. So your mind just doesn't get tired, doesn't feel overwhelmed. This is great for people that are just starting out with your meditating, because it's easy to become overwhelmed. It's easy to lose concentration. It's easy to just not be in the present moment, to get lost in distractions. So this one's really great for grounding. Another pivotal point I would like to make as far as with meditation goes is this stone is really great with protecting you against negative emotions such as envy, rage, and resentment. And this applies to whether these emotions are coming from you or if they're coming from someone else. So on the aspect of meditating with this crystal, you might meditate and, I don't know, you might be meditating and figuring out some of your pet peeves or what makes you tick, what your beliefs are, and you might uncover a memory and it might spark something like a negative emotion like resentment. This stone right here, this crystal, will help to protect you against the own negative energy that you uncover in surfaces. So just to put it in that type of perspective on why this stone is really great. This stone, not only just for meditation, but those going through therapy, trying to uncover some things, this is a really great stone to have. And when you're doing this, meditating or going to therapy, and you want to have a stone to help you out, make sure that it's touching your skin. This is one where it has to be on your skin to affect you in that sense. But this stone works with also being placed by like your front door, and that is the protection part from warding off negative energies and accepting abundance into your home. Anyways, last stone. And last up we have is Selenite. And Selenite is a really great meditation tool or crystal for those that are trying to gain clarity. So it helps with clearing up any type of confusion, and it allows you to see the deeper meaning of things. So once again, if you are meditating for the purpose of mindfulness, being aware of yourself, any type of confusion you might have towards yourself or towards reading your own signs will be cleared up with this crystal. It also stabilizes any type of unbalanced or erratic emotions. And in its place, it instills a deep type of peace. So this is a very peaceful stone. And it's on the same wavelength of clearing up confusion. When we're confused, we tend to be frustrated. And this will just help to balance you out, clear away that confusion, those mental blocks that you have, so that you can just go ahead on and see the bigger picture without any type of hindrance. So this is a really great crystal to meditate with. I do recommend, if you do get a selenite and you want to meditate with a selenite, to place it upon your crown, because this works well with the crown chakra. So place it on your head while you meditate. But that is it for the 11 easy crystals to obtain for meditation. Again, this is also can be taken as a type of beginner's friendly introduction to crystal meditation, learning about what these different stones do. Crystals are pretty complex in that you can't just get one and expect them to do everything. They all have their own properties. They all have their own ways of working for you, as well as, be mindful that each crystal does need to, every 30 days, also be charged. When you're buying a brand new crystal, make sure you're cleansing it to cleanse away any energy that might have been in contact with it. But other than that, they are pretty easy to care for and to figure out. It's just getting that base foundation and understanding what you're using these crystals for and how to effectively use them and keep them being beneficial for you. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the type of content that I'm producing, please subscribe and hit that notification button for future videos, because I will be diving into a lot of different things as far as, holistic living and everything surrounding holistic living. Well, anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your week or weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!